In the half-light of an abandoned subway station, the stench of rust and decay mingles with the acrid bite of spray paint. Flickering bulbs cast ghostly shadows as Alex, an eager young graffiti artist, carefully accented his mural, wild explosion of colors dancing on the grimy concrete wall. His best friend, Lucas, filmed every brushstroke for their social media channel, their quiet excitement blending into the damp air. The echo of their laughter faded into the background, where the drips of water reverberated eerie notes as a mysterious voice came to life in their minds. Het Samo. There are dangers lurking in forgotten places, it whispered ominously, keeping them on edge, teasing tales of urban legends that slithered through the veins of the city they thought they knew, ignoring the chill that crawled up his spine. Alex painted bolder strokes with every laugh that accompanied their fearless exploration in Psycho. As they ventured deeper, curiosity morphed into unease. Strange whispers floated in the air like wisps of smoke, indistinct, yet increasingly sinister. "Did you hear that?" Lucas asked, his voice quivering in apprehension. "But it's probably just the echoes of the station," Alex replied, though his gut twisted in doubt. Suddenly, a shrouded figure stepped from the shadows. The man's eyes blazed with a wild light, his haggard face twisted in concern. "You two shouldn't be here. Leave before it's too late," he rasped, his voice an unsettling blend of urgency and madness. His warning hung heavy in the air long after he disappeared back into the darkness, leaving Alex and Lucas bewildered, yet determined to press on. At an unexpectedly delicate moment, they encountered a woman crouched on the floor, talking animatedly to the ground. A tangle of matted hair fell over her face, obscuring her expression as she warned them about the child in the walls. Lucas laughed nervously, trying to dismiss her madness, but Alex's heart raced with genuine fear. "Maybe we should turn back," he suggested, glancing back the way they had come. But as they retraced their steps, they found the narrow passageways, once familiar, now twisted grotesquely, their bearings lost. Then, as if summoned by their fear, the whispers escalated, clearer now, teasing and beckoning. They felt a strange air pulse around them. Shadows conspired in the corners of their vision. Suddenly, a fleeting figure of child appeared, darting in and out of the flickering light, mischievously playing a game of hide and seek just beyond their reach. "Is ya not funny?" Alex yelled, the chill of the unseen child digging into his skin. Each peal of laughter twisted with muted horror as the duo ran breathless and panicked. They caught glimpses of urban demons slithering through the darkened corners of Testament, the urban legends gone, Araika. The air turned frigid, their breaths clouding in front of them like phantoms of their fear. They stumbled into a forgotten room, cloaked in shadows, filled with remnants of lost, explorers' abandoned spray cans, crumpled photographs, and the cries of buried memories resounding eerily against the walls. Just then, a dark figure emerged, its form not entirely human, a presence swollen with rage and malice. It materialized from their swirling fears. Its voice dripped with disdain as it confronted their realities. "You sought the unknown, and now you will pay the price." In that moment, they were overwhelmed by a darkness that ballooned like a thunderstorm, inflating their minds with thoughts of despair, regret, and panic. Alex felt his legs shake as he faced the figure, invoking a solitude spoken intimacy, long shunned. It represented everything that feared failure, abandonment, and the shadows of their insecurities. Lucas clutched his arm, too afraid to speak, just as the light bulbs above flickered ominously. In desperation, Alex reached down and picked up the spray can from the ground with bold strokes on the wall. He captured emblems of fellowship and courage, fusing his creativity with raw, instinctual mead as the air shimmered around them. His art momentarily distracted the malevolent spirit, causing it to recoil as if stunned. Hammer, calling upon their friendship, Alex turned to Lucas. "We can get through this. We have to trust each other." The shadows growled in response, shifting and swirling, threatening to consume them both. Just then, they bolted toward what seemed to be the exit. running blindly with the spirit's furious wails echoing painfully behind them. As they reached the final gate to the outside, the ghastly figure lunged forth, a mass of shadows and ragement they barreled through, pulling themselves back into the light of the world they knew, collapsing onto the pavement, panting and dumbfounded. The sunlight imbued them with warmth, but did little to wipe the tremor from their bodies. As they exchanged terrified glances, when they looked back at the entrance, however, the shadows hadn't receded. Instead, they clung to the edges, twitching and writhing, as if taunting their victory. Soft, ghostly voice echoed through the air. One last time, we are always watching, in that moment, beneath the surface of their longing laughter. A shudder rippled through Theme, a lingering reminder of the darkness they narrowly escaped. Their adventure weighed heavy on their hearts. Yet, despite the terror a bond forged through fear enriched their spirits, a lesson had etched into their very souls. The tender threads of friendship were woven tighter, promising resilience, even as they shared whispered recounts of the unseen horrors hunting below ground. For Alex and Lucas, the mural Rimevi had etched it into the city's history. Now a warning, a legacy, inspiring the next generation of explorers to tread carefully into the depths below, ever aware of the whispers that lurk in the shadows, and the unending gaze of the child hidden in the walls.